Hey there, I'm Rhonda. I'm a certified life coach with an emphasis on human intimacy, and I want to help you. All my life, I've been living in a man's world. I have only brothers, I have 4 sons of my own. I love men, and I really love helping men understand women. I want you to know right up front, I don't think you're a selfish jerk for caring about and wanting more intimacy in your marriage. That's important stuff. I know your wife probably thinks all you care about is sex, or you only want her for her body and you're not really concerned about her as a person. I get it. I've heard all of that before from her. I worked with women for years who were struggling with intimacy, and I feel for them. I really do. But I also know your wife might be a bit misguided in how she thinks about you and your desire for intimacy. She doesn't understand your perspective. And how could she really? She's never been on your side of it. She doesn't understand that you want to connect with her. I don't think you're being selfish. I think you want to be wanted. Of course, you want to feel chosen by the woman you share your whole life with. You long for that acceptance and safety that you feel when she invites you in to be embraced at the most vulnerable level. Don't be too hard on her for not understanding. Most of you don't really understand it either. Intimacy is not just about sex. In fact, sex is just a symptom of the other issues in your relationship. And that's what I want to help you with. I know you're just so frustrated with the way things are. And let's be honest, guys, you can go into solve it mode pretty quickly when you get frustrated. And I'm guessing you've tried to fix this issue already. But here's the problem. When you get in that mode of feeling frustrated, misunderstood, maybe you're feeling neglected, you get desperate to fix the problem. And I don't blame you for that. But this is when you start focusing more and more on everything that is wrong in the marriage, which might sound like a good idea at first. It might even sound justifiable. But when you do this, you unintentionally push her further away. Some of you know what I'm talking about because you've done this before. You might try harder to convince her of your side. I see some guys get really needy or pouty. Maybe you just shut down altogether. Ultimately, you try all these things to fix the problems, but you both just end up more frustrated and more disconnected than ever. This is an exhausting pattern, and clearly it doesn't work. I teach men a new approach for handling intimacy in marriage. As much as she doesn't understand you, I promise you don't fully understand her either. Remember all those women I coached for years? I learned a lot from them. I'm also a woman myself, so I can give you from personal experience also. But what I'm starting to realize more and more is most relationships actually are compatible if we'll take the time to learn about each other. You have to understand her and also learn how to understand yourself. Once you start to figure all this out, you'll be able to approach her with confidence. When you start truly learning how she's thinking and how she's feeling, you'll know her on a more intimate level than you ever thought you could. You're no longer in the dark. You need someone to teach you how she is viewing intimacy. And I know she doesn't always have the words to tell you that herself. When we can figure these things out, this is when the happiness comes back into the marriage, the connection. You both start to feel chosen and desired again. This, my friend, is the foundation for the best physical intimacy of your life. Now, I understand you might feel reluctant, but it's totally possible to understand what on earth is going on inside her brain. That's what I do for men every day. If you want to talk more about how to approach intimacy in a new way that will actually help your marriage, just tap the link below and you and I will talk one-on-one. It's completely free to talk to me, and together we'll look at your current situation. We'll identify what's working, what's not working, and we will decide together if I can help you further. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. But either way, you're going to walk away from this call seeing your relationship more clearly than you ever have before. I promise. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you bridge the gap between you and the woman you love. Just click below and it'll take you right to my calendar. It's 100% free. It's completely confidential. You make the appointment yourself, and we're just going to chat one-on-one. I'll talk to you then. Click below.